Snake eyes on the clock. This Texans game is over. So join me on the field, in the locker room, in the tunnels, wherever, post-game, along with my good pal John Harris, the radio sideline reporter, as we break down a little bit of what just happened with your Texans in today's game. And please, take a moment to like, subscribe, and review this podcast. There's nothing else like it. Nobody else is on the field post-game like this covering your Texans. Here we go. John Harris, that was another wild one in a different way. Defense only gives up 16 points today.
Yeah.
Bananas, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of a weird game. You know, they get 10 right out of the chute. You know, their first three drives, you know, they got 10, and then they ended up getting only one scoring drive the rest of the way. I thought defense, you know, played incredible. They did a really good job on Kyler for the most part. You know, he had a couple of plays where, you know, he got out and he did his thing. You know, and even the touchdown in the third quarter, it was stopped. You know, guys just, it's tough to tackle that guy, you know. And you'd have a hard time telling me that guy had an ACL tear. My goodness. But defense came up big when it needed to. I thought Stingley's interception was a big turning point in the second quarter. And the offense just gave it up too much. Just tough day for the offense, and now you got to regroup and get ready for a game next week for the AFC South lead against the Jaguars.
It's odd to say that tough day for the offense because at one point there in the second quarter, it looked like this offense could not be stopped. And Tank Dell has that 40-yard touchdown catch.
Yeah.
And I was standing down there probably 10 yards away from you, but we see Dell make about a zillion little moves and CJ buying just enough time because he knows, I think, that Tank's going to do that or have a chance to do that. And Tank makes a hell of a catch there at the end.
Yeah, he did. I mean, that play is just massive. Because I think as I was watching it, we were kind of talking about it upstairs, like, I think he's going for a field goal here, just trying to get 3 points. And, you know, CJ got a look he liked and, you know, threw it beyond Marco Wilson, ended up hitting it deep to Tank. But there was at one point, I think, in the first half, they're like 350 yards of offense. I'm like, they're going to just crush this thing. And just the second half was, you know, give credit to the Cardinals. Jonathan Gannon made some adjustments in what they were doing. They played a little bit harder. They got the right mix on the field at that point, and they were really good. And they made plays on the ball. They made plays when they needed to. Plays in the red zone. I mean, you know, look, if you get 3 turnovers in the red zone, you're going to have a shot at winning any game. And that's what they were able to get today. And hopefully the offense can shake it off. Hopefully CJ can shake it off, and we can get back to work against Jacksonville and keep the turnovers at bay. And he's a rookie. He's been avoiding those interceptions all year with really great reads, great throws, and today it just caught up to him. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to a rookie quarterback. You just hate that it happens, but it happens in a game that you win, and that's you can live with that.
Yeah, there's clearly some things you got to clean up. Offensively, on the ground, you have another 100-yard day from Devin Singletary, but almost all of it comes in the first half. What you saw in the first half, goodness gracious, it certainly should pay dividends for this offense down the line in the weeks to come, right?
Yeah, I would hope so. You know, it was good seeing Mo to run. It just hit me that all 5 interceptions have come in wins for the Texans, which is weird. It's the strangest thing I think I've ever seen. He threw one against the Saints that went for a first down later. He threw one last week against the Bengals, and then he threw 3 today. So all of them have come in wins. So haven't hurt us, which is kind of interesting. So, but the run game really kind of kept everything at bay. Just really couldn't get it going the way you wanted to. But I got to take off. Coach is going in for his presser. But, yeah, it was just, you know, tough day all around, but they don't put ugly win or unpretty win. They just put W, and that's what we came out with.
And it's the 3rd in a row. Thank you, John Harris, for the time. Texans have not won 3 in a row since 2018. On a roll, playing the Jags next weekend. Let's go back into the locker room and talk with some more folks. Hey, Devin Singletary, tell me about the first half, in particular you on the ground. What was working? What was going right for you?
Yeah, you know, big guys, getting a lot of movement, you know what I'm saying? We was just rolling. We had a lot of momentum, and we was rolling.
On an individual front, though, what were you doing well?
Man, I ain't have to do much. I just really had to run, you know what I'm saying? The big guys up front was creating holes. The guys on the outside getting clean blocks. And just being me, you know what I'm saying? Just finding ways to make a play.
You kind of relive and retell the touchdown, what happened on the run there?
Yeah, you know, I think it was George. He got off to the backer. That put me on a safety right now. I don't know if that was a tight end or a receiver, but somebody else came and cracked the safety. And all I had to do was make a move and get to the end zone.
When the offense is running the way it's running, and I'm saying on the ground and in the air, like it was in the second quarter there, it looked like you guys were unstoppable.
Yeah, you know, that's big. You know, we talked about executing all week, and you know, we was able to execute enough to get the win. You know?
Yeah. How about on the other side of the ball? What you saw, defense only gives up 16 points today.
That's big. That's big. that just shows, we got what it takes, and that's going to be big for us down the line.
Devin Singletary, thanks for the time, man.
Yes, sir, man. No problem.
All right, we got right tackle George Fant with us right after a victory. George, how sweet is today?
Oh, very sweet, man. Like this, as soon as I came in the locker room, I said it right away. This is an NFL victory, man. Like this is one of them grimy victories right here, man. Like this is, if you can win one of them like right now, it kind of shows that you can do it later on in the season. So I feel like defense. If you look at the last three weeks we had, 3-game winning streak, it came down to the last drive. Last two was offense, man, and defense came up big for us this week, man. So we coming around as a full team right now, man. I'm really happy and proud of our guys.
Yeah, I want to touch on that in a moment, but you just brought up the defense.
Yeah.
16 points allowed on the day. That's a dangerous, very, very good quarterback over there.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, these dudes making some plays, bro. Kyler's coming back, showing he's a elite quarterback again. We got guys that are making plays, man. Steen had a hell of a day. Always on the line, man. Those guys played really, really well. Happy for our defense, happy for our team.
Hey, win or lose, there's always stuff you can improve upon. You guys, at one point in the second quarter, it didn't look like the offense could be stopped. What was going on right then, and how do you keep that going for a full game?
Yeah, man. Those dudes get paid too, man. Like that defensive coordinator get paid too, man. So they're gonna go out there and make some adjustments. I think they made some really good adjustments. I think we stopped ourselves a few times. This week's gonna be a really huge week for us to go back and watch the film and really fix those things, man. Because teams are gonna be looking at it and trying to find different ways to stop 7 in this offense, man. So this week we're gonna dial in and go out there and fix the mistakes we had this week and get ready for next week.
Second week in a row, Motor Singletary gets 100 yards on the ground. What are you guys doing up front? Because he says it's all them, it's not me. What are you guys doing up front for him?
Man, we make an assertive effort, man. Like we taking a challenge right now to be the best offensive line in the NFL. We know where we stand and we know where we want to go. There's some things we need to fix. It's 100 plus yard again, rushing yard game again, but it's still not to our standard. We got a standard in our room that we want to get to, and we're gonna keep going to get to it.
Is that the coolest part of all this? You guys win, and it's not to your standard?
Yeah, I think it is, man. I think we left a lot on the table, and I know that in that room, in the offensive line room, we're not happy with it. So we happy to get the win. We're not happy with our performance in that last quarter, in the last half. So we got the guys in the room to do it, and we're gonna make sure we get it done.
Not happy with it, but you're happy enough to go celebrate and have some fun tonight, right?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
George Fant, go have a good time. Thanks so much for the time.
Thank you, bro.
Linebacker Christian Harris, another game, another win. How sweet is today, considering what you guys as a defense were able to do, especially late?
No, man, it's real big for the team. Just really trying to keep stacking. I know we got to take this thing 1 week at a time and go 1-0 every week at a time. So, like I said, it's just great for us to get this win right now.
Dangerous quarterback, good quarterback. He only gets in the end zone twice. You only allow 13 points as a unit.
Yeah.
How impressive is that when you think back? Think about what y'all were able to do.
It's major for us in our confidence for sure. I think, also one major thing is us expecting us to do that, expecting us to perform, expecting us to do the details, be on the details so we can have an outcome like that. And I think, mainly right now is just consistency and trying to continue to build on that.
You're able to block a few passes. I might have undercut. You might have had 3 or 4, but you were batting down some balls today. What was going on in that?
You got a shorter quarterback, low ball flight. So, you're watching D linemen, coaches emphasizing with them throughout the week, get your hand up. So, whenever I got my opportunity to come off the edge, I just try to take advantage.
Tell me about what you guys did on the final drive as a defense.
Just really, I'm not gonna lie, we was just playing ball. Like I trusting that coach, whatever he was calling. I think that tackle for loss we had on that last drive led to 2nd and 15. I think it was just regular man coverage. It was a great call for us. And they ran a screen, and it was able to build momentum off of that and just sending pressure at them. And that's really it. 3
wins in a row. What's next for you guys?
Man, keep going, keep stacking, trying to get another one. It's 1-0 every week. So you come and you put in the time throughout the week, and then you go try to execute on Sunday, and regardless of the result, you reset on Monday. So that's just what we do.
Big time game and a big time win. Thank you, Christian Harris.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.